Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for this video. Today I'm going to be flipping through some new items from Kellofaplan. This is a recipe planner release and sticker book release. So I'm just going to flip through the new items so you can see what's coming out. If you're interested in purchasing this, check out the link down in my description. I have an affiliate link down there if you would like to use it. But yeah, I'm just going to get into this recipe planner. I'm excited. I love recipe planners because when I have a recipe that's my favorite, and usually they're recipes that recently I've been finding on like Instagram and videos, I like to write them down in a recipe planner because going back to the video and watching it over and over again, it's kind of annoying. So having it written down in a little planner is nice. So excited to flip through this one, and of course the coordinating book. Okay, so let's flip through this one and check it out. I love the color scheme. I love this like teal green and the pink together. Definitely my vibe. We have some white plastic discs. Meals are memories in the making. The cute little KitchenAid stand mixer and all the baking stuff. All right, inside we have florals, some pretty florals, and then you have the name page, all the cute little baking stuff on the side. Ooh, we have a conversions table here. So you have the gallons, quarts, pints, tablespoons. Here you have the cup sizes and ounces, tablespoons, teaspoons, and milliliters. So you have all the conversions there on one page, which is really nice. Kitchen inventory, where you can write down the item, quantity, used by, and notes. So you get a back and front version of that. Then pantry inventory, item, quantity, used by, and notes. Fridge inventory, same items. Freezer inventory. Favorite recipes with a rating system on the side. So you have the recipe and then you can do your little rating, which I always love to rate things, so I like that. So that's front and back. All right, now we're getting into the tab sections in here, which we do have some nice little tabs already printed on here with some labels. So we have monthly meal plan. Planning today equals stress-free dinners tomorrow. I'm super into meal planning, so for me, having a planner to plan out my meals for the week and figure out the ingredients that I need and what I don't need, very important. I do it every single week. Definitely highly suggest doing that. And things like this help you to just stay organized with it all. So here you have a monthly meal planner, so you can plan on all your meals for the month on this one sheet. Looks like you get a year's worth. It looks like you get a year's worth of these, so that's good. Then you have produce, dairy, frozen, meats, dry pantry, other, bakery, a little grocery shopping list for the month. So here you can jot all that down. And then you have the next monthly planner sheet here with the same on the back. Okay, so you get a year's worth of those. Next, we're going into the weekly meal plan section. Good food starts with a good plan. I love the little mixers on the back. So here you could plan out your weekly. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, Monday through Sunday. This is what I usually use in my meal planning. It really, really helps out for that. And then here you have a nice little grocery list for the week. So you could meal plan out your week, do your list, and then take this with you to the grocery store. Because usually I always take a list with me to the grocery store just to stay on track and on budget too. The budget's the most important thing. And also to make sure you get everything, because you don't want to go home and then have a recipe and then forget one thing. Ruins everything. You have to go back to the store. Especially for me, since I tend to bake later in the day, like at night. So it's not good. Do not want to go back to the store at night. All right, so you get a few sheets of these. Okay, so you get those. Those are all the same in the weekly sheets here. I wonder, you probably get a year's worth, I want to say, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's see. Can we count it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so you get half a year's worth there. All right, then we have Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well. This is the breakfast recipes. So these are the sections where you can break everything up into different recipes. So here, breakfast recipes, and these are gonna be the same sheets, which is nice. Again, I love a little rating system. So you have a rating, you put recipe for, and then the name of it, yield, prep time, cook time, oven temp, difficulty, notes, ingredients, a little section here. Usually I like to put a picture of the food thing that I'm creating. Maybe you could do a finished picture of your own, or grab, screenshot a picture from whatever site you're using to get the recipe, if that's what you're doing. But I always like to include a picture on here. And then you have directions where you can put all the directions on the bottom. Okay. And then the back has the same thing. Yeah, the back has the same layout on the back. So you get lots of recipe planning sheets in here. And this would be the breakfast section. So you put like any breakfast recipes that you like here. And again, I always like once I realize I have a recipe that I love to make over, and I'm making it over and over again, this is when I end up putting it into a planner, just so that way I can have it up with me. And then I have a planner in my kitchen, so that way I can reference it when I'm cooking. All right, then we have entree recipes, same sheets here, but just in the entree section. So you get a few of those. Then you have sides and app recipes. So sides and appetizer recipes here. Again, lots of sheets there. And then dessert recipes. I love the little cookies on the stand with the milk. And then more of these sheets. And of course, you don't have to leave, if you have more entrees that you want to plan for, you can always take these sheets over here and move them around. Since they're not labeled specifically for desserts and entrees and breakfast, you can just move them around as you need them, which is nice. Okay, so those are the recipe sheets there. There's the back cover, with all the cute little cooking icons. Really cute planner. All right, now let's go into the sticker book. Okay, so here's the sticker book. It's gonna have lots of nice functional stickers in here. Wait, let me move my desk a little bit down. Okay, so here we have some boxes and checklists. Okay, so I always like when she includes this stuff. So this tells you exactly where it goes in the planner. If you get the planner, this will coordinate into it. So this one says weekly meal plan page. So let me go to the weekly meal plan page here. So these will fit in here. So we'll just put a little box. We'll do a Friday box here. Usually on Fridays, I like to eat out. So you could put eating out, or you could break up just the design a little bit. And then these checklists go here. So they fit perfectly on this page here. Okay, so that's for the weekly meal plan sheets. So you get black. Oh, sorry. Move it down a little bit more. I keep hitting my stand. And then you get these really pretty colors here. The boxes and the checklists for that sheet. Okay, here, these are for it's so tiny, so I'm sorry if you can't read this tiny print, but this one is for monthly meal plan page. So let's see how these fit on the monthly meal plan. Okay, so that's this one over here. So you can see these boxes will fit in here. If you want to highlight something a little bit more, you can emphasize it with a box. And then you got these little checklists that'll fit here like that. Okay, and then on the bottom, these are all just little tiny bullet points. And I love the size of those bullet points. It's a good, nice, small size. All right, so those are the monthly boxes here. And then you get the colored versions. You can see some colored bullet points on the bottom. All right, these are fun. Okay, so these are for the recipe pages. So let's go to the recipe pages next. So these will fit all in here. So you have this box. You can highlight it a little bit more with a fun box. Maybe a colored one too would be nice. Here you have numbers, so you can use the numbers if you want to just put like numbers in here, or you can use these. You can't use them to date the planner because it only goes up to 10. Oh, I know what they're for. Never mind. You can use it for steps. I think this is how I would use it for like on the directions. I would do 1 here, and then I would do my directions, and then do write the directions, and then write 2, grab 2, and then from there, go from there. Okay, and then let's see. Here we have some checklists. I'm assuming these go, let's go here. Yeah. Okay, so that fits there if you want to do like a checklist format there. All these bullet points. These are cool. There's little words here. So we have family favorite, allergy friendly, likely to make, don't forget, tips and tricks, crock pot, air fryer, instant pot, vegetarian. So you have those to label whatever recipe you're using. And you have more ratings that you can add in. But yeah, these are going to be for the recipe sheet here. Okay, so let's see what other colors this comes in. So of course we get the black options. Then you get this really pretty peachy pink color, this salmon-y pink color, and the teal color. I like the colors, they're so pretty. The yellow. Okay, and then we have all these different words here. We have try again, family favorite, easy dinner, make ahead, simmer, saute, preheat, roast, dinner, appetizer, entree, dessert. Okay, great for leftovers. That's cute. Quick and easy. Very spicy. Okay, these are all paper words too. Yeah, just in case you wanted to know. Then we have some quotes. As the cook, you bring the soul to the recipe, bake the world a better place. A little meal planning goes a long way. So some nice cooking quotes here in paper stickers. Okay, and then we have some decorative stickers here. So these are like the images from the book, from the planner. I love the color scheme, the baking pictures. Then we have a different style of artwork on this one, more baking stuff. Okay, then we have some cooking, milk, salt, some pasta, and some cooking utensils. Ooh, all the already prepped meals. Looks nice and tasty. Some fruit and vegetables. These are all clear stickers here. Okay, so that is the sticker book, and then that is the flip through of this new release. So really, really nice planner and sticker book. I love it. It coordinates together. Everything fits nicely onto those sheets, which is good. You get a good amount of decorative stickers, lots of great functional stickers in here, which I feel like that's what you need the most of when it comes to a recipe planner, and a really nice, thorough planner. Really, really good. All right, so this is going to be available today to purchase if you're interested. Again, my link is down in the description. Definitely check that out. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.